Welcome to our community. This is a social media style platform where you can share your makes, connect with other sewists, and use hashtags to browse patterns and materials. I'm Kate from Minerva, and I'll be sure to link my personal profile down in the description box if you'd like to follow me here. I'm so glad you're joining us for today's video. We are going to look at sewing with Viscose Challis. I have 3 different cuts of Viscose Challis here that I'm going to share with you and give you a little bit of insight into what they are, how they work, and kind of what it feels like to use them. Keep in mind you can use the hashtags and scroll through listings to find out more about these fabrics. And don't forget to look into the Minerva Craft Club for more savings. I'll link more info down below. But before we get into the video, I wanted to remind you that there is a great little coupon code, discount code for signing up for a Minerva account. It is totally free and it just opens up a lot of opportunity for you to be able to connect with other makers. And once you've done that, it'd be great if you could hit the follow button above this video right beside our name. It just means we're gonna show up on your feed so you don't miss any future content. You can also like, share, and save this video if it was helpful for you. It's all free and it really helps us out. And as always, leave me any questions or comments down below so I can get back to you. Now, on to those pretty fabrics. So the 3 Viscose Challis I'm sharing with you today are the Atelier Brunette Viscose Challis. This is the Granito Viscose Challis in the colorway Chestnut. This one comes in 3 colorways. And the back of this fabric is brown with the same colored spots on them. And this Atelier Brunette designer fabric is also Okotex certified. Then I have this pink and navy Viscose Challis with these really interesting floral prints on them. They're not just flowers, there's some stems with leaves on them in there as well. And I really like the Moody Navy background and then the colorful flowers on there. And this comes in 2 different colorways. And the back of this fabric is white. And lastly, I have this raspberry colored Viscose Challis, and this one has kind of a black and white print on there, and it's really just interesting. From afar it might look like polka dots, or up close it might look like leaves, but it is really, really interesting. And the back of this one is white. All of these fabrics are 100% viscose, which means that they are made from trees. So they are semi-synthetic fiber made from the pulp of wood. So as you can see, Viscose Challis comes in many different types and colors and that kind of thing. I would say this one is the heaviest out of the 3, and it has a nice fluid drape like they all do. But it does have more body and structure than the other 2. And now between these 2, I would say this one is a little bit lighter, but this one wins out on softness. They are all 3 opaque fabrics, and they are all pretty easy to work with. I do not want you to be intimidated just because I say Viscose Challis and you have no idea what that means. They're pretty simple to work with. They kind of stay put. The only thing I will caution is when you're cutting out. You want to make sure that everything is flat and on grain and straight, because it does like to shift around, and then you can have things that are cut wonky or off grain and then they want to twist. So be really, really careful when you're cutting out your Viscose Challis fabric. You don't really need any special equipment. A good sharp universal needle will work for these woven fabrics. Because they are woven fabrics, they do not have any stretch to them. I think a confident beginner could totally handle this fabric. Again, just be careful when you are cutting out your pattern pieces. And this fabric is great for so many things. Anything that you want drapey and flowy, perfect. I made 2 Wilder gowns and this new look dress pattern with these fabrics. So I hope that inspired you to tackle Viscose Challis because it is not a difficult fabric to sew with. You will do well with maybe a size 70 needle, universal needle. It will be just great. So thank you so much for watching, liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and being part of this community. I can't wait to see what you create.